What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
You tell me to lift the level, high the level, raise the level, up it, up it.
Creative, stylish, and affordable.
On time and reliable.
Always professional, always on time, and the best.
Call now 917-863-1807.
Beauty in the hair and love at fingertips. Call now to make your appointment.
917-863-1807.
She's the best, always on time.
What's up, Ridealong? Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to the hump day. Yeah. Today's a hump day. It's Wednesday. Welcome to the ride. As you're coming, go ahead and share the ting. Is the Battle of the Sexes Wednesday. And of course, we have a very interesting and important topic for you guys today. I'm joined by my guest. We will show you my guest shortly, right? So stick and stay. Share the ting. Let me share the thing over on my side as well. Before I start bigging up everybody. Start a watch party, share the thing, put it on your page. Yeah. Go ahead and do that right now. Yeah. Also, let me know where you're from, where you're chiming in from. Where you're watching from, where you're linking in from. Yeah, let me know where you're watching us from right now. It's Ridealong for today, Wednesday, Battle of the Sexes. So I want to make sure I have everything shared up and proper. Alright, so we have Laurel Phillip, big up yourself, how you doing? Kevin Morass, how you doing? Big up yourself. Lynn, Louise, Noel, Ambrose, how you doing? Big up yourself. This is the Battle of the Sexes. And today we have a poll. We have a live interactive poll, right? And this is your live interactive poll. And the question that we're asking on our live interactive poll that you can start chiming in right now to is, who is to be blamed? Is it the men? If you're pressing for the men, you're pressing the thumbs up. And if you're voting for the women, you're pressing the heart. It's very easy and it's also interactive. Who to be blamed, men or women, for a woman not having an orgasm? And to help me prove my case and to help me debate this topic right now, she is a social media darling. Guys, give it up for Tony.
Hi, Junior.
How are you doing, Tony?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, you have a real job ahead of you today. I ain't gonna lie.
I have a job ahead of you.
Yeah. You have a job ahead of you today.
Listen,
you have a job ahead of you today.
I am speaking and I'm standing by my point.
Uh-huh.
Right? And I'm not going to be hypocrite. I keep telling you that over and over. I'm not going to be a hypocrite about the situation. I'm just going to say it as it is.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I am. I know a lot of men going to be offended because, hey, I'm a woman, and I'm just saying 90% of the time, y'all are to be blamed.
Well, hold on. We don't even get there yet. We're watching the poll. So far on the poll, on the interactive
That's what
poll.
I'm talking about.
So far,
That's right. That's right.
so far on the interactive poll, that's what it's looking like. But that's before you state your point. That's before you made your point and everything like that. But before we get into that, Tony, I want you to tell the people a little bit more about yourself before we get into this global conversation. Talk to us. Who is Tony?
Well, Tony is the one that shy away from people all the time. I tend to look very outgoing and very popular and very bright, as they say. But really and truly, I just want to be in the shadows.
Really?
I kind of like it in the shadows.
I
only have a.
You don't rub me. You don't rub me as a person that like to stay in the shadow at all.
I do. I think if I have a choice to stay in the shadows, I really would. Yeah. But as luck would have it, I am not in the shadows.
Well, you're not.
You can find me all over the place.
You're definitely not in the shadow today.
Doing all sorts of things.
You definitely won't be in
and
the
I'm
shadow
definitely not in the shadow today.
Nah. All right, let's get into it, Tony, because listen, this is a topic that's been probably thought about.
You really want to get into it quick, right?
I like the foreplay. I like the foreplay. I don't like to get into it too quick.
Ooh, don't try to switch it up now because you know you're not famous for that. But continue.
We foreplay enough. Well, look how much foreplay I had so much foreplay already.
Continue.
All right,
the floor is yours.
So it's based on a topic that was sent to me via my producer Lynn, and there is a vlogger that brought this topic a little more to light, right? And she was speaking about it in full details. So the topic is who is responsible for a woman not having an orgasm, right? And if a lot of you guys don't know what an orgasm is, you probably don't need to be watching the show because you're probably underage. So I must also say at the top that this program is might be rated R a little bit. We might say things that might not be suitable for young children. Okay?
So send the kiddies and play.
Send the kiddies and play. All right. So let me play that video right now, and we'll talk about it on the other side. This is the video
about this little docu-series that I've been seeing or I've been watching or paying attention to. So yesterday, a part of the docu-series said that only 18% of women have actual orgasms from regular penile penetration, right? And the other 82%, they just never do, right? So I posted a post on my page as well as a couple of other groups that I'm in because I wanted to hear women's perspectives and their opinions on this, right? And to my surprise, so many women have never had an actual orgasm from regular sex. And normally the question is why? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, my very first actual normal orgasm without any type of toys or any type of clitoral stimulation, I was 34 and I'm 35 and I just turned 35 in September. So that should let you know right there. I was a slave for many years. I was held captive to not knowing what that feeling felt like. And a lot of women in these groups and on my page said, I've never experienced that. I've never had that. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what it feels like. And to be honest with you, my conclusion from all of it is that it's the men's fault. I'm sorry, guys. It's y'all fault. Because at the end of the day, you are the one with the magic stick. You're the one who got the motion in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, y'all men are so fuck lazy.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. So, so much is wrong with what she just said there.
Really?
Yeah, so much is wrong with what she just said.
Okay.
Okay.
What is wrong?
So, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, I firmly believe, but before I say what I firmly believe, let me talk about what she said that I thought is incorrect and invalid right there. Yes, men have, as she put it, the magic stick, right? But you as a woman need to let the man know what makes you feel good. Because in a man's lifetime, he might have had different relationships, had different sexual experiences with different women, and he may not know what's nice for you, because you might be a different type of individual. Now, she said she spent 35 years of her life and she never came to penile penetration. So what that tells me is quite possibly that she never put the man sit down and say, baby, this is how I like it, this is how I don't like it. Right? So, in this case, she is to be blamed. She is the one to be blamed. So, in summary, I'll let you state your part. Women, if you go through so much of your life and you never experience it, especially if you're in a committed relationship and you still haven't had an orgasm, you are the one to be blamed. Blame you. Tony?
Wow.
Go ahead.
You made your point clearly by stretching your hand all across.
Yeah, yes. Anyway, I am very passionate about this. I'm passionate.
You're very passionate about your point, and I realize that you're standing by your point. However,
yes.
Let me break it down for you. You're blaming her.
Yes.
But you're not blaming all of us. No. Have you ever considered that some of you men may be a little bit too hard to talk to? All you think always know. All you know everything. In the beginning, when we start to talk, you want to tell me how much you go tear down my wall, how much you go make me climb wall. You're giving me all these fantasies that I'm really expecting to live out. You boast yourself, you know this is all don't boast itself, but you all boast all yourself. Then Brooks, it's all the whole pot, right? It's all the whole pot because you did not make me come. You didn't do jack to make me come except try to use a jackhammer on me. So therefore, you all think it's up here, all you have it in all your head that what we had to do.
Right.
I'm trying to convince you all that, listen, it is the other way around. It's like beating a dead dog. You men
see, I want to comment so bad, but let me put my hand over my mouth, because my mouth just say things. Go ahead, talk, Tony. Tony, talk.
Men have a problem. You're all full of our ego and you guys do not know how to take instruction. So sometimes we waste our time trying to teach all you, but all you need a lot of teaching. All you need a lot of schooling because what?
Okay.
I'm trying to say that we didn't talk to all you. Yeah, we talking to all about it, just can't hear. So you can't blame us.
Listen to me, Tony. Guys, you're watching Ridealong. This is Battle of the Sexes that telling all you that if you are under 21 or underage, you might want to tune out because this conversation is adult conversation. We're saying this at the top, right? Tony. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Go ahead.
You cannot or you should not be in something that you are faking and making the man and making someone believe. Because that's what happened, you know.
But what makes you think we in it? We ain't in it. We going.
But if you're in it, that mean you like it. So I'm giving you what you like.
You didn't hear what I say. We gone. We gone. Because we ain't sticking for this kind of nonsense. But you always come with a bag of talk. Like all you know what to do so much. All you have problems. Men have a lot of problems, you know. Because all you know what to do so much. Because all you know how to do anything. We had to teach all you. And if all you listen, and all you cannot take instructions correctly.
Look at Aruna saying, men don't know better. And I'll let me exponent on that a little bit. Let me talk to Aruna and the women of the chat room just a little bit, right? It is not that men don't know better, you know. It is not that men don't know better. It is that women is not very verbal, and it could be deceiving at times. Tony, if you're in a
we are not very verbal.
It is deceiving because this is what happened. This is what happened.
You know what kind of woman you gonna be around?
No, Tony, listen. You might be having sex with a woman. Well, not having sex with a woman, but you understand what I'm saying. So you might be in the middle of a sexual intercourse session, and the woman screaming and it tinging and she dissing and she datting and all of that stuff, right? To you, to a man, this is good for her. Right?
All right, that might be misleading. Yes, I agree.
Right, so you're misleading me. So if I see that this is working for you, then I go give you more of that. Unless you come and say, listen, I don't like this, or I don't like that, or do it to me like this, or do it to me like that. This is how I like it. Unless you don't come out and say that, how are we to know? How are we to know, Tony?
How are you to know?
Yes, how are we to know?
Okay, so hold on, Junior. You cannot say because some women will talk, all women must blame. We must all take the blame, right? You cannot say that.
I ain't saying
all. However, I was saying, no, you wanted to come across the board that we women, right? Mm-hmm. We women are the ones responsible for us not being able to reach an orgasm when we have sex, simply because we are not vocal in the things that we like. We should tell you all.
Right.
We can't tell all you everything.
What?
We can't tell all you everything, Junior.
But not everything.
All women are the same.
But in terms of sex,
right?
You have to talk and see what makes you feel good.
Sometimes we talk to you, right? Okay, we in a relationship, right? Me and you, we in something. We meet up. Mm-hmm. So we quoting each other. We about to go down to the dirty. We about to have sex.
Right.
You boast up your whole self, girl. You know how much skirt I throw down already. How much, hen I slaughter. As the man, as a cock master, this, that, and the third. So yeah. I'm here now thinking, well, he well experienced. Let me go in. We talking. You should know based on what I'm saying. Pick up little hints what I like. If you can pick up hints, I wanna say, man, all you don't know better. All you don't know better for real. Because sometimes we drop hints on all you. It's sometimes all you literally want us to read and spell and say, watch. Yeah, the touch by here, so. No. Rub by here, so. No. And I don't mind doing that. Right. I don't mind doing that at all. When water more than flour and we realize all the real that, we have to come and tell all you. But by that time now, all you feeling shame that we tell all you about it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True or fact? Right?
Hold on, I was just watching the chat room. Lacey J say, yes, Miss Waggy T. I will shake your hand.
No, not too nice. No, not too nice. She I'm just Antonia. Okay.
Right, she just told it today.
Yes, I'm just Tony today.
Right.
I think so.
Right. Tony.
Oh man.
Say what you just said again. Say what you just, because I was distracted by Lacey's comment. Why you just said?
I have to repeat myself. You see, that is the whole point I was making.
What?
As Aruna said, you all don't know better. Sometimes we give you all hints. We tell you all little things. We show you all little vibes. Sometimes we take all your we personally take your hand and put it there in the spot.
Yeah.
And all they like so daft. All they like some baby. All you can pick it up. So that's when we have to reach to the point where we have to know read and spell. It's tiring at times.
No.
I am not saying that I'm not someone who's very vocal, because I would say what I want because
yes.
I know what I want.
Yes.
I know what I want. But we cannot, you're the man, all you're supposed to be the one taking charge, because all you love to take charge. You love to take charge. So why not educate yourself too?
Yeah, Don't Mix Me Noel says, yes, Junior, I disagree with you. Why a woman should tell a man what turns her tell a man what to do, that's a turn off. Now, don't mix me. And to the women again.
Don't mix you.
That is her name. That is her name. Yeah. What I'm saying is.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is, you don't have to tell the man everything. But you have to tell the man what pleases you. Because half the time in a man's head, what we're thinking is, if we having sex and you are there moaning and you doing all that stuff, and we thinking that it feels good to you, right? And if it looks as if it's feeling good to you, we're gonna give you more of that. Exactly,
Okay,
more of that.
stick a pin right there. Stick
Right.
a pin right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You think you feel like it feels good. How about you say, why not verbalize things? Oh, baby, how does that feel? Are you enjoying this? It's not okay. I think people are against sexy talk, and that's how I call it, sexy talk. You're having sex with your partner, you're into your partner, and the person is doing something. Yes, I'm moaning. Maybe I'm just trying to fill up your head. How about you just say, baby, are you enjoying this? Am I, do I need to rub it a little harder? Do I need to push it a little, do I need to touch you a little softer? I might say, okay, well, he learning. Let me just.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, but okay. Let me give you one.
Don't take all moon for moon.
Let me give you one point. In fact, in light of all that I'm saying about women should be blamed, right? I think that men should try their best to understand, right, a woman's body. Now, men have to try to understand that spot in a woman that makes the woman feel real good. That's the G spot. Like a lot of men don't really understand that.
See?
What, you want to do something?
I'm going to disagree with you.
What? Okay,
I'm going to disagree with you.
Disagree. Go ahead.
Continue what you're saying.
So, men need to understand about a woman's G spot and what it is, where it is, how to locate the G spot. What's the best sexual position to find the G spot? If you was penetrating the woman with your finger, like how to find the G spot, what it is, right? Because a lot of men don't understand that. But you know what? A lot of women don't even know it either. So if you don't know it, a lot of women don't know how to find the G spot. Ask 90%. Ask women 90% of it. They don't know where it is either. They don't know where it is. You're like, they don't know. Okay. So if you don't know, and it's your body.
Are you sure 90%?
Well, probably not 90%. Well, not 90%.
Okay.
Let's put it out there.
Remember, we own this body. We own this. We've been living with it for all our entire life. We're just giving all a little play on the thing.
Right, true.
Now, we may not be able to know exactly which spot that make us tick.
Right.
At a very moment.
Right.
Yeah, you had to find it. You had to angle yourself. But in the same time, penetration is not the only thing, is not the only factor that can give us and give us an orgasm.
Understood.
Clitoral stimulation, right?
Yes, well, that's
it.
So
then, most men is of the opinion, right? And let me go back to something before I say what I'm about to say. You all do not understand the concept of foreplay. If you ask a lot of people, what do you consider foreplay?
Right.
And I say this all the time. They will be like, okay, well, and I will say it in our local tongue, well, you go to bed with your man, you suck she tongue. We're saying it locally. You suck she tongue. You suck she breast. You kiss up she neck, you finger her, and then the dick goes inside.
Right.
That's crap. That is crap. Because what they're aiming for is ultimately, let me see how fast I can get her wet, to slip my dick inside, and from then on, let me just pound her until she come.
Right.
No. It brings me back to my point of clitoral stimulation. Now you have other things on the outside that you could do. Foreplay is a whole work, The act of sex itself. Sex, right? Intercourse. It would run what? Anywhere between 5 to 6 minutes or even less, maybe, I don't know. But it depends on who you with or what you're doing. But foreplay itself, what leads up to it. If you stimulate me in a different way, yes, I'll be able to come. And I can't be telling you, a big grown man, how to caress me, how to kiss me, how to, everything. You should be able to know, this is a woman, she's soft, she's tender, I need to, y'all just lacking a lot in a lot of areas.
No, I understand that. I understand that the whole foreplay process, I am for that. I'm not against that. I think that you should spend time to caress on both parties, right? But as far as it relates to what makes a woman feel good, is something for each individual woman, because some women, they like it hard, some women, they like it soft. So what kind of woman are you? Communication is one of the biggest problems.
You're still going back to the whole thing about the penile penetration part of it. That is not the only factor, and this is what most men get carried away and confused, and they believe, okay, yes, this is definitely gonna make her come. No. Yes, every woman is different. Some women may like it rough, some women may like it gentle, some women might like it in between. You know, there's different women. Everybody is what make you tick, but at the same time, you cannot just assume that, okay, once I give her the dick and I find that G-spot in there, that's it. If I hit it, she come. Not really. Not every woman is cut out to come with penile penetration, really and truly.
All right, listen. Let me hear what.
Why do you think?
Go ahead.
Yes, check. No, go ahead.
I want to check. I want to check the comments. I want to check the comments, and I also want to check our polls going on right here. So, guys, this is your opportunity right now. Input on the program. We want to know. This is a question. This is the question. Who is responsible? Who is really responsible, party? Is it the men or is it the women? If you're saying it's the men, you're going to press the thumbs up. If you're saying it's the men, you're pressing the thumbs up. If you're saying it's the women, you are pressing the heart. All right? If you're saying it's the men, you're pressing the thumbs up. If you're saying the women, you're pressing the heart. Press it right now. Press it right now. Press it right now. Is it the men with the thumbs up? 26 to 9. I can't believe it. 26 to 9. Come on, guys. Come on, you can do better than that. Press the heart. If it's the women who are responsible. Alright, so this is where it's at right now. And it's gonna move. Don't worry. It's gonna move. I don't scared. It's gonna move. Now, someone asked me a question earlier, and I want to answer the question. I think it was Janet. Janet Lead asked me, Junior, do you know where a woman G-spot is? And I do, right? I do. But Tony, I'm gonna pose a question to you. You the woman on the panel. If you have to,
you trying to ask me if I know where mine?
Yeah, well, in general, you don't have to speak specifically. If you want, you could go ahead. But you tell us. I know it is. I know. I'm a man, and I know, right? And I want to convey a message here. You go ahead. Explain where the G-spot is.
But Junior, the lady asked you. She wants you.
You see what I said? You see that is what I'm saying. Women don't know where the G-spot is.
No. No, Junior, don't try to use no reverse psychology here.
No, I know where it is.
The point of the matter is we know our body better than any of you all.
Right.
Because we have to wash it, we have to take care of it, we're in control of it. So obviously we would know. Why do you think, okay, let me just say this.
Right.
In order for a woman to know what she wants, she must first know what she wants.
Yeah.
She must, if that makes any sense.
All you realize, Tony, don't answer my question, eh? All you realize, Tony, don't answer my question up to now, but go ahead, Tony.
No.
You're trying to be a Republican.
I am answering the question, but I need for you to listen.
I'm listening.
I need for you to listen.
I'm listening.
It's a long way around the answer.
Okay, go ahead. You're speaking like a Republican.
For a woman to know what she wants.
You spoke like a bicycle tire.
Right?
You spoke like a bicycle tire.
I don't care what you
Go ahead.
I don't care what you think.
Go ahead.
We had our body. We let us know what we want. How you feel we know what we want? It's because we play with it enough times.
Okay, all right.
We feel it up. We go all inside it. We touch by here, so we curve the finger under there, so, and you see the fact for curve the finger, so you should know exactly where the G-spot is. Exactly where the G-spot is. So the fact that we know how to curve the finger, the fact that we know how to use these two fingers,
right,
and wipe we eye very well, we know how to make ourselves come. So therefore, as a man, why it is that you all can do a little research, just take out shame in all your eyes. right? Because all you're so mature, all you don't want people to tell all you, touch by here so, rub by this so. I'm not saying all men are like that, because there are guys who get super turned on by their women telling them, touch me here, just go a little bit more to the left, things like that. But if y'all shame and all you can take the fact that we don't want that woman tell me what to do because I don't want to look like no little boy in front of her. Go on the internet and learn now. Let me tell you something that is very misleading. Pornography.
Yeah. Before you get into that, before you get into that, Tony, let me just answer the question for some men, because I think men should do the research. So, guys,
it's just because I tell you.
No. I've been doing a research on this. I've been doing a lot of research on it, right? So, guys, a woman G-spot is like the back inside of her clitoris. So the clitoris is like on the outside. The G-spot is like the inside back portion of the clitoris, right? So that's where it is.
Ultimately, but you have to tell them what to feel for. You can't tell them the inside back portion. They might look for something weird.
No. But I'm just saying, in terms of positioning, in terms of what it actually is. So clitoris stimulation at the front, if you play with a woman enough, and that from the front end, you play with a clitoris like that, that would entice her more. That would obviously make her come as well. But the G-spot is at the back, the bottom end. Now, if you take your two fingers, you could take this two, you could even take one, but this two you get more traction there. And you put your fingers in and you curve it a little bit. You don't have to go all the way in. It's not like it's up inside she belly, It's not like it's up inside she belly, and it's not down inside there, It's up this so, and you twist up a little bit so, right? This is what you're feeling for, guys. You're feeling for, it kind of feels kind of flesh.
You get pointy and done. You get pointy, you ain't done at all.
Yeah, it kind of feel kind of like muscle like veiny,
firm,
kind of veiny, kind of. You would notice when, but you aiming for the bottom part of the clitoris, guys. You don't have to dig deep down inside there, The easiest position that you could put a woman in, if you want her to have a G-spot orgasm, is doggy style, as they would say. You would quicker hit it that point, but a lot of men don't really research and know all of them stuff. So I just want you guys to understand that's where it is. That's what you do. That's where you go. So a lot of times, a lot of men might say, boy, I just want to stop it up. But really and truly, you really ain't doing a lot. You're really not doing nothing much, right? Because you got to hit that spot.
Junior, you said the easiest position for a woman to get an orgasm is maybe the doggy style?
Not an orgasm, but to hit that G-spot, because you could take that aim.
G-spot.
Yeah, you could take that aim right there. Oh. You aim downwards. You aim for the navel. So how a song? I spoke like a bicycle tire.
I don't know what you say there. By the navel? Well, I'm checking by my navel to see what's going on by here. So I'm touching my belly right now. By my navel area?
No, you're not trying to hit the navel, but you're aiming that area. That is your vantage point reach.
The woman should feel
2 to 3 inches. 2 inches.
Like you're doing research, the woman should feel at least like she has some pressure by she bladder area. They like she wants to pee, and that is why sometimes what kind of prevents women from having an orgasm too. Sometimes they don't urinate before they have sex, so their bladder is a little bit full, so it creates like a pressure.
Yeah.
So when the penis is hitting that spot, it's almost right under the bladder itself. So you don't say under the belly button, under the navel. That's quite tough, man. Hey, where you going and dig out chi inside then? You might lose. Hey, what? No, you don't have to come back.
But this is the thing about it is, right? What men don't understand about women and different women is that some women would feel better in different positions. Like some women would like different things. Like I remember one time, this girl tell me she have never come through penile penetration ever before, right? So I introduced her to a new thing, and then of course I show her how orgasm does feel, right? But That is for the history books. But what I'm saying is,
Junior, marketing yourself. You want people to know you could give women orgasm?
no. But it as you get older, Tony, as a man get older, and YouTube get more prominent on your phone, you search
But
things, you
shouldn't
research.
it be something? Shouldn't it be something from a youth, right? Not
Yeah.
when you get older, because the man is supposed to be the one. I don't want to say in control of the woman, because ain't nobody in control of me. Nobody can control me. But sometimes women like men to take charge a little bit. We want to know that you're a man, and the fact that you're coming to us is because you're able to satisfy us. You're able to make us feel like I can handle you. I can take care of you. Because you know, some of us women, we say we don't need you because we could do it for ourselves. The reason
Right.
why we can't do it for ourselves is because you guys don't know what to do. And even if when we show you what to do, or we try to hint it to you, you guys do not take a hint. So, like I was saying earlier on, and you were telling me to hold that thought.
Yeah.
Mainstream pornography, right? It has confused us so much into what sex actually is. We actually missed the point that we're supposed to pleasure each other. And I'm not saying that, okay, I as a female should be the only one receiving pleasure.
Right.
You're supposed to be pleasured too. But 90% of the time, like I made my notes, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So
You
I'm
prepare,
gonna
girl.
just check my notes real quick, because I made some very interesting points here.
You take notes,
Just
all
to
kind of thing. You
break
take
it
notes,
up.
all kind of thing.
I was like, girl, I just go at your things. I just
Right.
go at your
You set up. You set up for me. While you're going through your notes, guys, we open up the phone lines to where we open up the phone lines.
Are you ready for you to know?
Go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
65%, right? Or 95% of men, they orgasm.
Yeah.
They guarantee to have an orgasm.
Well, I go get mine.
during
I
sex.
go get mine.
Of course. And here what all you do is worry about.
Uh-huh.
Once I get mine, like good.
Uh-huh.
Once I come, I'm good. When I come, I'm done. Isn't that true? Y'all think when I come, I'm done. You
It's
don't
not.
care about
No.
the
Hold on.
woman
It's not
thing.
when you come, you're done.
So we had a
No,
fight up.
hold on, Tony. It's not
you
when you
don't
come,
say
you're done.
that. A
It's
lot of
not.
women
No.
don't say that.
It's not when you come, you're done. It's when you come, you can't go again for a little while. Give me a break. Don't touch me for a little bit. Just chill out for a little while.
That is why you should be able to hold out on making sure that the woman is totally
Yes,
satisfied.
but of course.
Because, like, I'm going back to the pornography thing. Mainstream pornography has taught us that sex is all about stabbing. You don't realize that when men watch pornography, all they see is that they get the woman to suck them off. They pinch their nipples plenty time. They probably give them a few little oral sex, and then instantly right after that is straight hammering. You understand? Real prominent thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there is nothing that depicts that, okay, well, this is how we're supposed to pleasure each other. Let's take turns and seeing what we like. Let's see if I touch you here, are you gonna like it?
Mm-hmm.
If I bite your lips a little bit, how is that gonna make you feel?
Right.
And all these sort of things. If I blow on your ear, how is that gonna make you feel? But you all just focus on the main key is getting that dick inside that vagina and popping a nut. That's it.
Listen.
Whilst we grieving
Grieving?
with all your hard head. Yeah, we grieving with all your hard head self, and we literally had to take all your hand and put it on the breast or put it down there or do something else. That's why we just had to go through toys. And again, toys is another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go come and say, well, I don't want to stay in the bed with us. How about experimenting with toys to make sure maybe if I am okay, there's something called a butt plug, right?
What?
I don't know how many people on the live. I don't want to sound like a nasty girl. A butt plug. Okay?
Go ahead.
A butt plug.
I'm listening.
Right. So it's a little thingy. It's about maybe this big, if ever my thumb size. A little smaller maybe. That in the butt. If a woman says to a man, well, I like to be DP'd. DP means double penetrated, okay? For all those young people who don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So you get double stimulation and all of that. Now, if you say that to a man, oh babes, let me try that now. You know how a man go on to plan as you? He gonna be like, what can I take you bringing that for me, girl? Look at your face. You see, look at
what? No, my face does its own thing. I have no control over my face. I agree. Yeah.
Even a simple dildo. If I say, well, okay, babe, let me see if I can let me you watch me come. I don't want that thing touching. I don't want that touching that thing. Y'all just have a phobia. You guys are not open. So you see how it's very difficult for us to express ourselves sexually to you guys. It's very difficult for us to tell you what you want because it's a macho kind of mental thing where all you feel all you're gonna be demasculated and all them kind of nonsense. It's nothing like that. Sex is a dirty, nice business. You just gotta get dirty. End of story.
Let me just say this before that BP thing kind of get me there.
That's what I'm saying.
Guys, this is Ride Along, Battle of the Sexes. This is 50 Shades of Tony. And listen, we're taking your input. This is... Huh? Hold on, Tony. Hold on a second. Let me get the votes in. Guys, the question is, on the live, is who is to be blamed for women not having an orgasm? Is it men? And right now it's at 48%. Or is it women? Right now it's at 17%. 17 of you guys said that it's women. 48 of you guys. Yeah.
Do not continue to vote.
Yeah, listen.
I'm just saying. Because you all know all you're wrong. All you're wrong, dead wrong. Because all you don't know what to do half of the times.
Listen, 48 of you guys that's watching say that it is men's fault. I want you guys to call me up. I want you guys to call me up on the live. 718-701-5720. Let us talk. Let us talk about this. Because listen, if we don't talk about this, we're going to continue to have the problem. Then women and them going to continue to feel like we don't know what we're about. And
well, you don't know what I'm about, Junior.
No, I know what I'm about. I know what I'm about. I don't talk big talk. I don't talk big talk. You know? But another thing I just tell men, again, I think men should go through the process of learning a woman's body. A lot of men would think that, you know, it's all about the penetration, but it's really not. A lot of women, more women come through oral sex than penetration. It's
right,
studies.
That's why I said clitoral stimulation.
Right. They studies upon studies, you know, that says that's women love this stuff. Women love when you do that to them. Right? So if you are involved in a very serious relationship, I ain't talking about someone that you pick up on the road and first time and stuff like that. Someone that you're interested in spending your life with. You have to experiment on all of these things. Because if you don't please the woman, you know what will happen? She'll find another man that could please she.
Okay, stay up in there. So you were saying like not somebody you pick up on the road first time. I totally agree with that.
Right.
But oral sex is not the only thing that could stimulate the clitoris. I mean, there's ways of using your fingers. You know, there's ways of using your fingers to get that little girl down there working. Get her crying a little bit. But some of all, you don't know how to touch the woman, so don't let dry as nuts. Now they must stop that.
Speak for women. And if you were, say you was teaching a class. Say we all men in this class, in your class right now, and I'm the student, and men who are listening and women who are listening.
I'm being put on the spot.
And I'm being attentive. Let me put on my glasses because I'll just put on my little glasses when I want to look very attentive. Teach me. Like, tell me about what I should do or what a man should not do to please his woman, to climax the kind of climax that will make a woman squirt.
First of all, a dry pussy is not good pussy.
Okay.
Is it okay to say that on the line?
I don't know. I don't know if FCC regulation, but go ahead. You said it already.
I would have to censor.
Right.
Like a dry girl is not a good girl. So You gotta know what to do, where to touch to see if you could get the girl crying.
Right.
And once she start crying, that's exactly what you need.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you're not one of those oral types,
Right.
the penis, what they say, the head of the penis is the most sensitive part.
Mm-hmm.
So indirectly, our clitoris is have the same amount of sensitivity, the nerve endings, just like a penis. So maybe if you try touching the clitoris a little bit more gentle when it's nice and moist, and you try stimulating it, you would see how much the girl will start to cry.
Mm-hmm.
You will see how much. And now, after that is done, then you will, yes, you would go and try to find maybe the G spot. That is why you have this and you have this. It's like a whole gun. You know, you're not really killing somebody, but you got to know how to use this.
Okay, I got
You know,
it.
you
I
try
got
to
it.
find the thing one time,
Right.
but
Okay.
you use the thumb.
Okay.
That's why they have. Listen, men don't need to. That is why men do not need to be scared of toys. Now, if you have the toy in the bed and you watch it down there, you're not scared to. Maybe the woman is not scared of her body. I mean, one of the things that kind of limits orgasm, and that will take away from women. I'm going to speak negatively about that. No offense, ladies, but I'm just saying some of us, we may have issues in terms of self-esteem and so on. So we're very shy when it comes to our bodies. We're not as open to be, exhibitionists.
Mm-hmm.
But there are other women who's gladly, they're very proud of their body. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to hide. Yeah, the man should be able to now say, okay, can I use your toy? Can I see what makes you tick? Let me see what makes you happy. Experiment with each other.
Right.
But no, your men only have this one-track mind that this thing, I was sharing this thing, and da 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 da, and it's a problem. It's a learning experience. Just like if you go to a sex class,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you go to a sex class, they will make you touch these things. They will make you show you what to do. Just like a woman learning to put on a condom on a penis, maybe learning to do things with the banana in her mouth,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They will make you touch these things. Sex toys are an important part of sex education. And I just believe that most men are not willing, they're not open to educating themselves about sex and the anatomy of a woman so that they in turn better be able to pleasure the woman.
Okay.
All right. Make her feel satisfied.
Let me just jump in here. I see Specky said toys, and I know what you mean. I know what Specky mean. I know exactly what Specky mean when he say toys and he put a big question mark next to it, right? Let me tell you.
You're just have phobia, man.
No, let me tell you what men, heterosexual men, when we think about, like for instance, a dildo, a man using a dildo, like touching a dildo, playing with a dildo, it to a man,
because
right?
You're homophobic. You need to stop. But you see, that is the same thing I said about the.
Yeah.
That is the same thing I said about the ego.
Yes. No. But what I'm saying,
you all.
No. That's not what I'm saying is essentially, if I'm going to use a dildo on you, why do I have to do that? I am the natural real thing, right? I'm here with a dildo. So why would I come there and use a dildo when I'm here? I'm ready to go. Let's go. I mean, that's what you want. That's what you got.
It's part of foreplay. Okay, let me ask you a question. Right? Why should you use a dildo? You may have the real thing. Okay, let's say as a man you're having some issues, erectile issues. Right, you're not proud to speak to your wife about it. Okay, maybe you are, and you feel a little bit insecure. In order to keep her satisfied, to keep her home, you know that you don't want your wife to go out and harm you and whatnot.
Right.
You had to find an alternative. So you're trying to tell me that you would make that woman life a living hell and nag her constantly and would not touch that thing. It comes the same way. It's just a learning process. It's just fun. The ultimate goal here is not to measure whose pecker is bigger. Is it a little bigger than mine? Or she might like it more than me. The ultimate goal here is for both of you to be happy, to be satisfied, to be able to pleasure each other and be satisfied. And when you finish, you smile and you go to sleep.
Yeah, ultimately, sex will be pleasurable. I think that it's pleasurable for both parties, right? The woman had to feel good, the man had to feel good. It's both parties, and that's why I always say to men, listen, it's not all about just you just doing it and just sledgehammering. That's not the objective, right? And most men, because they're younger, and a lot of fathers, right? A lot of fathers don't have this conversation with their son, you know. A lot of fathers don't have this conversation with their son and saying, son, let me tell you how to find a woman G spot. Or son, this is how you know, most times those kids learn from what they see on pornography. Yes, you might talk about the birds and the bees.
I said mainstream pornography confuses us all, and it gives us that one-dimension look on sex, whereby you just feel like ultimately all you need to do is just get to that central area and pound it out.
Right.
Not that.
Well, right.
You don't need that.
So as I grow older and as men get older, they start to learn different things. But it doesn't happen at a younger age, right? Like when you reach like 30s, some men when they reach 30s, 30 and going down the road, that's when they really learn about the whole thing.
I would tell you, Junior, that is an invalid point, because the society we live in now,
right?
We have access to the internet for almost everything. Men are capable of learning everything. Why can't they choose to learn about sex too? It's what they want to learn. They have it in their head to be a man.
Right.
You had to dagger her. You had to make sure you make her scream and bawl and break down she uterus. I've heard men say, girl, I go mash up your belly. I want your belly to hurt you. They ain't telling me that, but I would hear them say things like that. When you come with it, your belly hurt. And I would hear some women say things like that too. Oh, below my belly hurt to me. So then what you make the man come and do? Dig yam? It shouldn't be like that. And that is what pornography is teaching us. Not just to enjoy sex. And as you say, the fathers are not having enough conversation. So, okay, now that you say you must have learned in your 30s or whatever, or most men learn in their late 30s or whatever, how about you have sons and you say, listen, partner man, it's not about daggering them ladies, you know, you have to caress them, you have to touch them nice by here. So that what they're like, okay, I'll tell you something. Me personally, I don't believe in like random casual sex. It don't really work like that for me, because sex now is an emotional connection.
For
in
women,
order for you to
for
really
women,
have
more for women. It's more for women.
No, some men too.
Well,
some men too. I wouldn't bash the men and say. I wouldn't bash men and say yes, they're taking all kind of things, because they have men, they have integrity, and they really would not sleep with any old scrap up thing. They have to get to know you. They have, you know, it's a mental thing for them as well. But it's emotional. And when two persons come together and they know what they want, they know what they're about. I was telling you earlier on about tantric massages and so on. You can literally pass your hand over a body in a sensual way, and that energy that you create, it's something that really turns you on, because you know both of you all are emotionally connected, both of you all have this chemistry, the vibe is great. So you start to feel like, wow, if a man whispers two little thing in your ears, you know it's genuine, and you start to cry down there already. Like me, if I would make no guy kiss me on the neck, because I mean that is what.
Well, you're letting out all your secret. You don't realize Specky and them boys and them there on the live.
Secret. Well, Specky and them could say what they want, but I'm just saying every woman have a spot. So it's a man's duty. It is a man's job to feel out a woman and be like, well, let me see if I blow on she eyelash. Even she eyelash, you know, she fake eyelash.
Yeah.
Let me see if I blow she eyelash. If he flutter too hard, she might start to get weak in the knees. Take the time, but you're always in a hurry. You always in a hurry. Not you all. We both want to get there.
Yeah.
Men.
Not you all, because I tell you,
90% of men.
Well, a lot of percent, but not all men. You know what I mean? But listen, this is what I want to take a look at the poll again. Because it's important. This poll is an identifier, you know. Guys, this is what we polling right now. Who is responsible
54-17.
Who is responsible for a woman not having an orgasm? Now we all know the woman, that's her body. She knows how she feels. Shouldn't it be the woman that convey the information to the man to let the man know how to please her best? Because all women are different. There are women that don't even want you to touch them at all. Some women that say, no, I don't want you to touch my breast. There's some women that they want you to touch you down there. There's different things, different women. So the question is, who is responsible for a woman not having an orgasm? Is it men? If you're saying men, you're pressing the thumbs up. If you're saying women, you're pressing the heart. This is what it is right now. 54-17. 54-17. And you could vote still by pressing the thumbs up for yes, men, or the heart. 54-17. You're saying men are more responsible.
Junior, honestly, let us be honest. You're a man. Come on, be honest. You guys don't really always like to take instructions. You all feel less of a man when we start dishing out instructions. And I'm not going to say all men. It's not all men. But the vast majority, yes, you all feel very threatened. It's an ego thing. It's hard for you guys to take instructions because you have been programmed that what women want is to be daggered, bent over, twist up and turn up. And I'm not saying that some women do not enjoy it. Some women do.
Somebody say, who come first win?
Some. But I can't hear that too, you know. I can't hear that too, but it's not in my book. That if I make sure, I'll ensure that I will come first.
If you don't, they say if you don't come now, you will come. They say if you don't come now, you'll come when I come back.
When you come back, listen, you could come when I could come when you come back. You know, the point is once I come, because at the end of the day, you can satisfy yourself and ups daisy and gone. That ain't working because trust me, you ain't getting a second thought.
Listen, hold that thought right there. I have a quick commercial that we gotta tell you guys about. While we have you guys engaged in this topic, and it's all about couples. Hey, we have this event that we have called Ridealong. Yeah, so I was telling all you, I didn't hear because they don't have the audio on that clip, but we were telling you about the Ridealong Red, alright? The Ridealong Red, and that's happening in Valentine's Day, alright? Valentine's Day. I'll tell you guys more information about that. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy.
I want to hear what the viewers are saying.
Yeah, they're saying a lot. You could go ahead and read it. They're saying a whole lot.
I can't see the comments.
You can't see the comment? Okay. So let's see, just say comment. Hold on. Let me go up a little bit. Sex is more enjoyable as you get older. You understand your body better. Brenda said that. Presley
Brenda,
Marcel,
I agree.
Yeah. Say, what woman is that? I don't know what that she's referring to. Lacey J say, come on, men can't even wash their balls properly. Much less to make a woman orgasm. Lois JJ say, Eli must please call into the show. We need to hear from you. Yeah, probably Specky should call.
Specky, don't call.
Then we have Specky say, I just come. Specky say, I just come quick. That is a problem.
Well, Specky, that's why you have problems.
Tallman didn't say I have some women when they have you have some women when they have sex and they come, they just want to stop have sex without the man even coming. You see?
Who come first win? Oh my God!
So that essentially.
Some women do get sensitive.
So that essentially.
Some women do get sensitive down there, but that is why, it's best to come together.
Yeah, if you could work that out.
If you're lucky to work that out.
You could work it out. Guys, listen. It's important that we have this conversation. So, this is what we're going to try to do. And we're going to have various conversations. So, Tony is most likely will be back again with us. Hopefully, again.
Oh, boy.
And we can have this conversation on a weekly basis. Like, all sorts of conversation. Because there need to be understanding, Tony. Because believe it or not, as much as men might be mature and about this topic, they learn some things today,
I'm sure they have.
People learn things. Yes,
I'm sure they did, and I'm only saying that. Okay, one of the things I would also like to mention is that, I mean, there are factors that run against women from actually having an orgasm, and it does not necessarily have to be okay. It's the physical because the man is not good or whatever. Sometimes we may have little issues with anxiety. Stress could really put a toll on that. And sometimes the men are not very understanding. So they come, they still want to pong, but we ain't in the mood because we have stress. We stressed out. Sometimes our medication, different things that we're dealing with, it kind of it drops our libido and so on. But as, was it Brenda that said about as we get older, we learn our bodies? So yes, so men and women, especially the ladies that are scared to talk to their guys, don't be scared to talk to your guys. This body is yours. You're not a piñata. Nobody should come and beat you up. You're supposed to enjoy this thing called sex. It was made for us to enjoy, for us to pleasure ourselves and so on. Don't be afraid to touch yourself and learn yourself. But who calling there now? Who calling there? Specky, what you want?
Hey, Specky!
Junior.
Hey!
I just want to mention something from my point of view. So, I don't speaking for all men.
Right.
So, just ask her if she like that or not.
She hearing you.
I just ball all night more than the woman. Is that a good thing or not?
What? Ask what?
I just ball more than the woman all night. Is that a good thing or not?
Does ball?
Yeah, that's make noise more than the woman. Is that a good thing or not? I want to know if women like that.
Great thing. That's a great thing. We like that. We want to hear all you. We want to know that we put in a piece of performance day and we have all you going.
Okay.
Ball.
Thank you very much.
It's the same thing.
Thank you very much.
You're balling or you're crying? You're balling.
Ball.
Demonstrate. God. No, but.
Yeah, guys, we're back on Ride Along. We got disconnected earlier, and I hope we get reconnected back. We're speaking here with Tony. Just lost connection, so hopefully everybody's hearing us back again. All right, so we're back.
We got disconnected.
Yeah, we got disconnected. Internet disconnection. Yeah, so go ahead, finish up.
Make a noise and thing, man. We want to know we're doing something because all it does, they like a big log of wood. Just the same. Please, all they need to stop that.
All right. Well, Tony, listen. I hope that men learn from this. I hope women learn from this. And this is where the poll is at. 73 to 21. So they're saying that men is to be blamed for women not having an orgasm. And in this program is majority rule. So the poll says it. Men is to be blamed for a woman not having an orgasm, which goes to show that more men need to come inside here and talk the issues. It's too much women. It's a lot of women up inside of here.
Hey, how you mean men need to come in here and talk the issues?
They need to talk.
They know, they all you shame, all you know, all you not asking us no question, all you feel, all you manly, and all you want to do what all you want to do. Come on, stop that.
All right, Tony. Tony, we really love having you on board. Hopefully we chat again next week again on the topic.
Thank you so much. I actually enjoyed myself. I thought I was so scared. I was like, okay, what am I getting myself into here today?
No. On a closing note, what's your closing note?
I just hope that tomorrow when I go out to work, people don't view me a different way. I'm still going to be that little girl in the shell.
Yes.
So when you see me and my face is all sour, don't approach me. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm very approachable. I just put up a hard exterior.
All right. We love having you on board. Tony, you made a good point for the women, and you won the polls actually. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right.
Guys, don't forget, it's all about Ride Along Red. That's our Valentine's Day event. Or Valentine's Day event. It's called Ride Along Red. Yeah, it's a red party, yeah? Because it's Valentine's. Get your date, bring your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever. If up to this point you don't have a date, kind of like a prom, then you need to go ahead and organize that. Set that up. Get somebody, put out a ad or something. You need to bring a date. You can't come by yourself, all right? Get a date. It's Valentine's. You have 3 months. 3 months notice. Couples only event. Ride Along Red. Ride Along Red. Hashtag Ride Along Red. See? Ride Along Red. The date is going to be posted very shortly. Tickets are going to be on sale next week. Tickets on sale next week for Ride Along Red. And I'll just be starting to promote it early. Couples, $100. But listen, cocktail hour, enough food, really good artists. And let me tell you right now, we have 2 of the top artists that we're going to bring in there to serenade the ladies. And for the men, it's a really, really nice event. Ride Along Red. I hope to see you guys. Get your tickets for that early. All right. Ride Along Red. I just love the color red. See, I'm wearing my red tie today. All in favor of Ride Along Red. Cocktail. I want food. There's food too. There's food too. There's food. There's cocktail. There's everything. You know, Ride Along does it. We do the damn thing. All right. Also, guys, I gotta tell you about this coming up this Saturday. This Saturday is the Ride Along Support Group Bake Sale. Fundraising Bake Sale is a pre-Thanksgiving bake sale, and that's gonna be right there in Brooklyn. It's gonna be on 95th. Sorry, church between 94th and 95th. We have potato pudding. We have tart. We have black cake. We have all such a thing, man. All kind of thing. Cheese straw. All kind of thing. Black cake with icing. Now, you know, during Christmas time, everybody like the black cake. We have black cake, man. We have black cake. We have sorrel. Come and support the Ride Along team. It's Ride Along Support Group Bake Sale this Saturday, Church Avenue between 94th and 95th. Smack in the middle of Brooklyn. Guys, you can also pre-order for the bake sale. Want to see you guys there at the Ride Along Support Group Bake Sale this Saturday. Mark the date. Don't be late, because you'll be sold out. Yeah. All right. Listen, guys. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. This Friday is the Ride Along. It's our game show. Make sure you guys come early and be a part of that. Who else we got to big up? I got to big up somebody else. Let's see what else. Let me see what else that's happening. Empress Locks. Guys, if you like to have your locks done up really nice, Empress Locks. Ronaldin Mitchell is one of the best locticians in Brooklyn. All right. Empress Locks is sponsoring our program, and we say thank you to Empress Locks. So if you have dreads, even if it's not dreads, she braid and she does everything. She's the best. She's really the best. And thanks Empress Locks for sponsoring Ride Along again here. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys, and we ask you to support our sponsors. Support the people who support us. Also, I got to tell you about Smart Shipping HD. Yes, Smart Shipping HD. If you're shipping to the Caribbean, Grenada, you got to ship with Smart Shipping HD. Yes, Smart Shipping HD. Check them out on Facebook. Listen, if you have a business or have an event and you want to advertise it right here and Ride Along, support us. Send it in to us. If you want to make a donation to ensure that we keep doing our thing right here, go ahead and make a donation to the Ride Along team. We thank you for the support. You put gas in the car and we make sure that we could do this every day. You also help us help other people around the world. All right. Thank you guys. Catch you guys tomorrow, Thursday. Peace out. Bye-bye.
much about like this little like docu-series that I've been seeing or I've been watching or paying attention to. So yesterday, a part of the docu-series said that only 18% of women have actual orgasms from regular penile penetration, right? And the other 82%, they just never do, right? So I posted a post on my page as well as like a couple of other groups that I'm in because I wanted to like hear like, you know, women's like perspectives and their opinions on this, right? And to my surprise, so many women have never had an actual orgasm from regular sex. And, you know, normally like the question is like, why? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, my very first actual normal orgasm without like any type of like toys or any type of like clitoral stimulation, I was 34 and I'm 35 and I just turned 35 in September. So that should let you know right there, like I was a slave for many years. I was held captive to not knowing like what that feeling felt like. And a lot of women in these groups and on my page said, I've never experienced that. I've never had that. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what it feels like. And to be honest with you, my conclusion from all of it is that it's the men's fault. I'm sorry, guys. It's y'all fault. Because at the end of the day, you are the one with the magic stick. You're the one.
Empress Locks by Ronalyn Mitchell is by far the most experienced.
Savings with Cathwell Stationery Services' unbeatable Easter Flash sale. Imagine slashing your office costs without compromising on quality. Yes, you heard it right. For a limited time only, dive into exclusive deals like copy paper at just $18 per ream and up to 18% off on essential office and school supplies. From sleek laptops and tablets to vibrant markers and highlighters, from sturdy office furniture to the latest office machines, Cathwell's has it all. Don't wait. Call us now at 442-5848 or 435-2277, or drop us an email at cathwellsoffice@gmail.com. Hurry! The Easter Flash sale is for a limited time only. Cathwell Stationery Services, where savings, selection, and service come together for you.
You initially said that you thought the Supreme Court would have a difficult time. Your quote that I looked up today was, avoiding the consequence of the plain language of the 14th Amendment. It was obviously a 9-0 call today. So I wonder, you know, what you made of this ruling and if you feel differently now.
But I'm certainly not here to talk about the 14th Amendment, the U.S. Constitution, the Supreme Court, Donald Trump, nothing like that. In fact, I'm more interested in finding out what's happening in the Caribbean. I'm more interested in telling you what's happening in the Caribbean. In fact, I want to invite you to Grenada. And when you get there, you have to be a part of the Riders e-bike excursions and tours. Now, every Sunday, we take you out on a trail inside of Grenada. Best opportunity to see the interior of the island. But if you don't want to get that adventurous and you want to go on your own thing, you could walk into the Esplanade Mall, nice mall, as soon as you get off the cruise ship in St. George, and rent an e-bike. And you could ride around the tongue of St. George for the entire day. Low price, great price, excellent fare. Now, this is more important than any 14th Amendment, guys. I'm telling you. When you come to Grenada, you check out Riders e-bike excursions and tours. Yeah, Riders e-bike excursions and tours. Even if you stayed in the hotel, yeah, we'll get you your e-bike. So you could go to the beach or night out, whatever it is. Check us out inside the Esplanade Mall. You could even call us at 473-422-1011. That's 473-422-1011. Riders e-bike excursions and tours. Get with the program. 14th Amendment, Donald Trump. I just don't want to talk about that.
Everybody got the gloves? Right. All right.
And Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Privilege of sampling the Golden Jubilee edition of the limited edition spice rum from the Grenada distillers, and I must say it's something that you should try. It is authentically Grenadian, but from the flavors to the aromas to the overall taste, the blend is great. It's light, it's golden like the Golden Jubilee, and I think you can make any collector's shelves anywhere in the world. Hats off to the Grenada distillers.